Fathers, brothers, and husbands, consider the harm you do when you rob half the human race of its innate power.
Women will cease to become drudges and will be physicians and scientists and teachers.
End woman's slavery, and the labors of all will be crowned with plenty.
Of a sewing machine so simple as to be understood by a child, which takes up a common needle and sews like a thing of life, and which can be sold for the paltry sum of $10. And yet such is the Union Family $10 sewing machine. It stands alone, far and beyond anything ever attempted in the sewing machine line, and thus must ever stand. A child of the inspiration which conceived it, and an almost immortal monument to the creative genius of humankind. Well, I'd like to thank you all for being with us here, and those words I was just speaking were actually the marketing literature for the Union Family $10 sewing machine. They built it. They actually made it. The spirits conveyed to them the diagrams, the blueprints to how to make that sewing machine, and they sold it to the public. It was not a success. They sold very few of them. It was a bit of a disappointment, as indeed were most of John Murray Spears' spiritual efforts. But the vision of that world, with inexpensive energy, with equality, radical equality of gender and races and economies, really was kind of an early and formative prototype for the kind of world that we would like to make. And although the sewing machine didn't sell a lot, it did sew. And they could use it to sew pants. Thank you.